He left Gaza 48 hours ago. French doctor Zouhair Lahna goes to conflict zones. He went with the NGOs Palmet and Rahma to the Gaza Strip. Thanks for being with us here on France 24.
Thank you to invite me.
Let's talk for a moment not about the latest developments with the U.S. pausing some military aid, but first off, what you've witnessed over the last few weeks. They say there's been less actual fighting in large parts of the Gaza Strip. What did you see?
I see people need a safe place, so everybody have to move, because when Israeli army tell people to have to move west of Rafah, so people have to go everywhere. So they take all their affair to go in the west to sea or north in Khan Yunis destroyed. Our team have been in the north of Gaza for 1 week, and we work in Kamal Udwan, and we see all this destroyed area.
So you went in through Egypt, and so you went from south all the way to the northernmost part of Gaza.
We go to south to go to European hospital. He said European because he's financed by European Union, and 2 days before we are allowed to go north. So where to go now? The south of north, you have to checkpoint, Israeli soldier checkpoint.
Inside the Gaza Strip?
Inside the Gaza, because now Gaza, it's we have road to cutting Gaza on 2 parts, north and south, and you have Israel. It name it Nitzarim. You have checkpoint in Salah ad-Din and checkpoint in Rashid, and this and you don't allow to be near the checkpoint without any information about Israeli troops. It's not. You have another case, you can be shot. So it's very, very difficult to go. So we managed to go in the north, and we stay there 1 week. We work with team there. We bring some medical facility and drugs.
The northern part of the Gaza Strip was the first to see an Israeli ground offensive. What's it like there today? Have people returned?
No, nobody is allowed to return there. In the north, we think that's 500% stay there, but a lot of
so the people that you were caring for in the north were people who never left the north.
Yes, because people, and that's 1 month ago, was hungry, don't have any food, any supply. Now they allowed to have supply, and our NGO Rahma go with eight truck for supply for food and medical supply, but in this area live in very bad condition. Now let's speak about the south. South, we have 1 million people and a half in Rafah. This city has just 250,000 before, and everybody is here now because they were safe, little bit safe, because we can have bombing sometimes. But now with offensive of military forces, people are afraid, and they know that military will be good.
So you leave 48 hours ago. When you left, was it before or after that one Israeli tank battalion went into Rafah?
No, just before, just 1 day before, because we left at 4 p.m. and the other day in the maybe 5 a.m. it's finished. Nobody now can go outside. We left inside maybe 40 doctors and nurses, foreigner, and they have now to manage with Israeli troops to go outside. I don't know by which way they have to go, but maybe they can go, but they have to have security in first.
So a couple of questions. What did the aid distribution? How did it go when you came with supplies? How did that go? The distribution?
Yes, we as doctors we came just with supplies of drug and of medical supplies, and a need for surgery, need for anesthesia, need for just small things, but not big things, because, for example, in CT scan have destroyed. In the north, they have just no CT scan now. We had to work medicine like 50 years
And what are there,
ago.
field hospitals in the north?
No, in hospitals, in government hospitals, but they tend to manage it. We have field hospitals in the south. We have 2 field hospitals, Emirati field hospitals and American field hospitals, IRC, It's near the beach. And now PCRF have another few hospitals. And the future, this is this, because all hospitals now it's out of system. Maybe Khan Younis can be if hospital is destroyed like Shifa, we can't work. Shifa have 700 beds. It's big. It's like a Petit Salpêtrière. Now it's finished because he's destroyed.
Did you go to Shifa?
I go to Shifa to see what is destroyed. I was very upset because I work in Shifa several times. I have friends, doctors there, and to see this hospital just burning like this without any just like this, because we don't burn hospital. We can't just destroy hospital because we think that maybe people have some things in and they don't found any arm, they don't found. We are upset as doctors when you say this.
Upset when you see that. Keret Shalom was closed. It's reopened, but the UN says a lot of Palestinians have fled the area, so there's no one to pick up aid, even if it is open at this point. White House in the last hour confirming the same thing, that aid is not getting in.
Yes, because in Kerem Shalem and in Rafah, we have authority, less authority from Hamas to carry in the aid. But the target point of Israeli army to destroy Hamas. So maybe they have to, we have Palestinians have to make something new, NGOs or like this to bring this aid for people, because and you have to discuss about what is the New Deal, because of my experience, Israeli forces don't leave Rafah otherwise for Hamas, because they have it now, and this is the way of everything. This is the way of life, and this way of life you have to take in by other forces now, because people maybe after 1 week or 2 weeks we can have any food inside.
Is it a victory on both sides for the hardliners? When you were there, did you have a sense that there are moderates who want to, when all this is, when the guns go silent, try to find a solution and prevent this from happening again?
As doctors, we have to give solution with people who is hurt, and as doctors also we have to have prevention. The prevention is to stop this war, and stop this war to have to get political solution. Political solution take time, and if you can just stop in and take away for discuss, take maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, but not hurt people all this time. And all this time we have children, we have mothers, we destroy family, we destroy their past and their future. When you say, for example, Gaza and the way to Gaza to south and Khan Younis, they destroy, just like Berlin after Second War, because in the center no building it's available for established people. It's finished, and water finished, electricity, everything. We can't leave, and this is maybe this to push people to go outside. Now people, a lot of them, they want to stay there, but they don't. We can't leave now.
Zouhair Lahna, you've been to many conflict zones, and you were telling us before we went on air that what makes Gaza different from places like Syria, Eastern Congo, is that if you live in the Gaza Strip, you cannot leave.
Yes, you cannot leave because you have border and the border Egyptian. They built another wall. This is three. We have three things, because these people that are in small place, 40 kilometer, 8 kilometer, and have to move the place. With no people, they move that 9 time, 10 time. You imagine when you go have a picnic, just after 1-2 weeks, want to go home. Imagine you have 7 months in a tent without anything, and you see your children without school, and you have the problem with everything, with gas for cooking, with everything you have a problem, and this we can't imagine. But if you consider Palestinian as human being, you have to find solution for them. If you consider that they are not human being, they are less than human being, as some of Israeli ministers say, they don't care about happen about Palestinian people. They say, "But Hamas it is the group we want to destroy, so we can destroy some people with them." But in the law, in the international law, it's not acceptable. That's why a lot of students in the world don't accept this, because it is schizophrenic. Where is the human being? Where is human right? You can fight, but you have to fight.
The Biden administration seems to be drawing a line at Rafah. Your thoughts on that?
The Prime Minister?
The Biden administration is drawing a line with Rafah. They've for the first time paused aid. They're being accused of siding with Hamas by doing so by the Republicans in the U.S.
Yes, because Biden now they can say this. He's agree everything, but but Biden administration gave all this destroy bombing. You know that bombing now in Gaza, this 2 times Hiroshima. The 2 times Hiroshima of TNT bomb. This is the ton of bomb. It's not. We can't imagine what happened about these people and about this small place in the world, and maybe nobody have to in the future will. I don't say that. Oublier. Forget what happened in Gaza. All this, because this is very important for history.
Zouhair Lahna, I want to thank you so much for being with us here on France 24.
Thank you.